Imagine a world teetering on the edge of peace after a tense decade. Then, in one quiet moment, history explodes. Two allied powers deliver an ultimatum to a tyrant who refuses to bow. On September 3rd, 1939, 2 days after Hitler invaded Poland, Britain and France declared war on Germany. That singular act turns simmering tensions into the most devastating conflict in human history, World War II. Welcome to Earth Sights on This Day series. In this video, we'll explore how the world changed on September 3rd, 1939, when Britain and France declared war on Germany. This wasn't just a formal declaration. It was the final unraveling of appeasement, the beginning of global mobilization, and a moment that echoes through history today. In the aftermath of World War I, Germany and Poland signed a Non-Aggression Pact in 1934, an agreement that was supposed to guarantee peace for a decade. But that peace crumbled when Adolf Hitler, ever dishonest, broke it as soon as it served his agenda. In September 1938, British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain met with Hitler at his mountaintop retreat. Hitler said he would invade and occupy Czechoslovakia unless Britain supported his plans to take the Czech region of Sudetenland. Sudetenland was full of German descendants and German loyalists, and Hitler claimed he just wanted to unite the German people. Chamberlain discussed the situation with French leader Edouard Daladier, and they met with Hitler on the 29th of September, 1938 to sign the Munich Agreement. This agreement said that Britain and France would support Germany's takeover of Sudetenland on the understanding that Germany would make no more attempts to expand its borders. Predictably, once Hitler had the Sudetenland, he continued the invasion of Czechoslovakia. Hitler also pressured Czechoslovakia into giving independence to Slovakia, leaving the rest, now the Czech Republic, even more defenseless. On the 15th of March, 1939, Hitler's forces invaded Czechoslovakia, and by the evening Hitler made his triumphant entrance into the capital city of Prague. Chamberlain realized his blunder in trusting diplomacy with a man like Hitler, and he now knew there would be little he could do to prevent war with such a man. By March 1939, Hitler unilaterally tore through Czechoslovakia, announcing that Germany would absorb it unless Britain conceded. That March, he marched into Prague, proving once and for all that appeasement made everything worse. Fast forward to spring 1939, and Britain and France make a grave promise. On March 31st, 1939, Britain pledged to defend Poland if invaded. France soon followed. Then, in late August, the two signed the Anglo-Polish Common Defense Pact. Britain officially backed Poland with military support. That agreement delayed Hitler's plans, but it didn't stop him. On September 1st, 1939, he unleashed his blitzkrieg on Poland. The speed and brutality shocked the world. 2 days later, Britain and France issued a final warning. Germany must withdraw from Poland by 11 a.m., or war would be unavoidable. At 11:15 a.m., Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain announced over the radio, "This country is at war with Germany." France followed at 5 p.m., honoring its alliance. Suddenly, the war was no longer just in Poland. It was Europe in flames. Britain's dominions, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and India all declared war alongside the UK. The conflict wasn't just a European one. The British Empire stood united. On September 3rd, conscription in Britain expanded, with a 9-member war cabinet formed, including Winston Churchill. It was a nation preparing, or perhaps stumbling, into total war. September 3rd shattered the illusion that Hitler could be stopped with words. It marked the collapse of appeasement, affirming that fascist aggression required force. This declaration didn't just begin battles. It began a different world order, one built after victory by alliances, institutions, and lessons learned too late. September 3rd, 1939, a day when hope for peace died and reality bit hard. Britain and France declared war lest liberty vanish. The world watched. War began. If this dive into history resonated with you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more from Earthsight. Tell us, what do you see as the biggest lesson from that fateful day? Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Thanks for watching. and thank you for exploring our world's history with Earthsight.